Minyinga. 100 metres to go, a length reckoning. Who's coming at it hard? Minyinga, 3/4 reckoning. Minyinga punched out by Willow, won it.
Yeah, great result there from Minyinga again. She's just been an absolute model of consistency. She's an absolute beauty, she is. Interesting horse that she's probably a really good testament to the farm here, where she had surgery to her knee earlier, probably 2 years ago, and last preparation we were sort of always a little bit hot and cold with her knee, and then this preparation she's come back in and we haven't had a problem at all. It's been fantastic. I don't think a vet's even looked at her this prep, so and she's done a lot of racing and all city grade racing, so well done to her, well done to all the connections. She's been an absolute beauty. She's got to genuine city grade horse now. She midweek city grade horse. Whether she deserves a crack at something a little bit stronger, or we just keep poking around these midweek races and keep trying to win them, I'm not really sure, but we'll let her get over this run sort of now and find another race for her in a couple of weeks. If not, maybe give her a little bit of a break, but she's done a great job, and hopefully she's got a couple more wins left in her. Okay, runners this week going to be very, very light on again, having a real quiet time as far as numbers of runners, but we had 8 horses trial yesterday, so they'll all be up to the races, no doubt. Just head off down to Cranbourne today with Phil the Flute. She's going really well, drawn a gate, she should get her chance down there. So I can't really see anything coming up. I was almost going to back up Duke of Oz, but I won't do that. Poor little Silky just keeps getting balloted, so he's just going to have to keep looking for a race for him. I'm the Fox will probably go to Pakenham next week, as will probably Vavoose. So probably next week we'll have 4 or 5 runners, but right at the moment I just haven't got a lot of horses actually racing. Trialers trialled up a couple of really interesting horses. Calbata had a trial back. James has probably mentioned a little bit later on that what we're going to do with her, and she's been off at stud for the last couple of years, and unfortunately hasn't had much luck there. So we're just going to give her a prep and see how we go. I was very, very optimistic about how well she was, so the owners have just decided to give her a little prep and see if we can't get her back in work and see if we can win a race. So that's an interesting little project, and we'll see how we go, but she trialled up okay yesterday. What else? A horse called King of Camelot I thought trialled up pretty good. He's a very good horse over in Europe, and he's come to Australia and had a little wind operation, and his form is quite poor. So he's a bit of another little sort of project horse we've got. So, but he had his first jump out for us yesterday and trialled up pretty good. A couple of other horses. Prince Ziggy's little sister, she trialled up, probably just about had enough. I thought she trialled okay. A horse called Grey Bull. She can go for a little holiday and then come back sort of later on in the spring. You talk about Calbata, we've got her niece, a horse called Holy Ganges, and she had her first trial, and I thought she trialled up okay. And a couple of other horses trialled there as well. So really busy on the trialling track. Plenty of work here at the farm. Just haven't got a real lot at the races, but that'll all change probably in the next 4 or 5 weeks. We'll have probably 10 or 12 horses up to racing stage.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a new horse back to the stable called Calbata. The owners decided to retire her. She just sort of didn't seem to want to jump out of the gate. She was still racing okay. We couldn't find anything physically wrong with her, but whether she just sort of had enough for racing at that moment in time. The stud season was coming up, so they sent her off to stud up to New South Wales stallion, and they didn't seem to have a lot of luck up there, whether it was the drought up in New South Wales that she sort of didn't want to hold her foal, but brought her back here and she thrived in the paddock, and we sort of thought, well, she's sitting in the paddock, we might as well get into work. She always races really well over the winter, so she's certainly a horse with enough ability to do that with. We wouldn't do it with all horses, but she's certainly worthwhile doing it for, I think. So sort of progressed her really slowly through her prep, and we gave her a trial yesterday at Geelong, and she trialled really well. I think the most pleasing was she jumped out of the gates and seemed to really want to do it and show plenty of speed. So yeah, I think it'll be a pretty good training effort if we can, 1, get her back to the races, and 2, even win a couple of races over the winter with her.
Hey guys, just giving another update on all the trials I've done. I did another 8 yesterday, which ranged from 2-year-olds to a 9-year-old, and a few of them got forward and showed some speed, which was really good. And a couple of them got backwards and had to catch up to the pack a little bit, but I still thought they all did pretty well for most of the 2-year-olds having their first trials. I had the apprentice coach, Alf Matthews, come down from Racing Victoria to watch me yesterday. He gave me a good few pointers, and he let me know more about the apprenticeship program and the fitness test that I have to do in September. But I've done 26 trials now, which is really good, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys a more update in the near future.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. What's happening around at the moment? Having a lot racing at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating, but a lot of horses sort of here getting ready to race, which is good. What do we got? Jockeys. I see they lost their battle to lose their weights, so the normal weights go back to how it was previously, which drops 1.5 kilos or kilo or something as of the 1st of August. Probably the clubs should just be a little bit more lenient on the lightweight jockeys and let them ride a bit of overweight or something if that's a drama. But how it's working at the moment is the say a benchmark 70, the top weight carries 60, and the bottom weight's carrying 56 or 57, which really helps the top weight. So if they're going to raise the bottom weight, they need to raise the top weight as well, which they haven't done. So I'm all for bringing the weights back to where they were. Prize money's going back to normal as of the 1st of August, so Spring Carnival, all the prize money will still be reinstated, which is good. We need that. I'm tipping, betting turnover's still up, so the income's still going to be there, so prize money should be as well, so that's a really positive thing. What else? We did a fair bit of drone footage this week from the, I alluded to it a couple of weeks ago, we did a fair bit of drone footage here at the farm, and gives a complete different perspective on the farm. We're going to do a lot more of it and try and incorporate with our normal videos, and you'll see that Rob's done a great job, and even we're just learning how to track the horses right around the track, so hopefully be able to have some footage of the horses actually galloping, and we'll be able to follow them around the track with the drone, so and incorporate that with our normal vision. Should be something a little bit different. It certainly gives you a different perspective of the farm, and it will be interesting doing it at different times of the year where you sort of see the pasture sort of go from green to brown, but it's all something a bit new we're trying. It's just all trying to keep up with the times, I suppose. Until next week, see you later.
I think I'm up to maybe 24 trials now, but yeah, can't think of anything else.
Prize money going back. What else? Excuse me, got a bit of a